You've got 4,000 people all cheering, all screaming. The adrenaline is going, your heart rate is sky high. You're looking at the contenders dead in the eye. You can hear the crowd. You hear Mark Clattenburg go, Gladiators ready. That sets us up. When that whistle goes, that moment is what we live for.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very serious announcement here at Sheffield Arena. If you can hear our voices, that means you are at season 3 of Gladiator!
I think one thing that's hard to comprehend when you watch it on the TV is how big an operation it is really behind the scenes. When we're filming show days, in amongst the games and the links and all the bits you see on TV, there's a whole other show here happening behind the scenes.
It takes quite a long time to film a show, so roughly about 8 or 9 hours. So obviously when it's on the TV screens, it's shortened into an hour.
Gladiators is 1 hour, what we see on a Saturday night, but what you see in the arena, you're here from say 1 o'clock till maybe 9 o'clock, so it's 8 hours of filming to have 1 hour, so a lot of it's edited.
The turnarounds between the games are significant. I mean, it takes 45 minutes to set the eliminator.
That's probably one of the biggest things that people don't understand.
And it's really important that we keep the audience here in the arena engaged, and we've got pretty much a crack team to do that. We've got 2 DJs in Rosie and Milo.
We have the best view in the house, don't we?
Come and have a look, come and have a look. Obviously there's
Come
no
and
one in
see
at
what
the minute.
we can see.
These are all of our fans in the audience right now.
Got a dog.
So this is our view. We get to see everything on the monitor as well that they're seeing in the gallery, but we get to keep our eye on everybody to make sure they're well behaved in the arena.
And then we get to be the voice of God. So when Bradley and Barney aren't talking and you hear a voice, it's normally me or Milo.
And also our warm-up, Stuart Holdham.
She was amazing. He sends like sweet cannons out to the kids to keep them entertained. They play games out here. They get the audience involved, like biscuits on the eyes, how quickly you can get it into your mouth. There's like DJs up there, so it's always a really good atmosphere, and I'm always shocked at how the kids keep going all day, but they just love it so much.
Together they work as a team to ensure that any time in those gaps, keep the audience engaged.
Because we're with the audience for so long, it's our job to keep them so high, right? So when the records start, Chris will just say, yeah, go, and they're all revved up, ready to go, rather than it being a lull.
I mean, we don't want to give away too much, but some of the resets of some of the events can take up to an hour. So we have an hour with the audience. And
they hate it. We love it. We love it.
No, we just want to say sorry to all the parents who try and like get the kids to sleep.
Yes.
After spending that time with us, because it's just crazy.
But it amazes me the kids are so entertained. And absolute tribute to Milo and Rosie and Stuart Holden, the warm-ups, who keep them entertained throughout the whole day. They do such a brilliant job at it.
This is the calm before the storm. So this is an empty arena. Everyone's queuing outside. Best thing to do is probably come and have a look.
Yeah.
Once we start.
Yeah, rather than us telling you what we do, we might as well show you what we do.
So, give us 5 minutes. No, they're still not in yet.
Still not.
No, still not it.
Hang on, let me try.
That's better.
Let's go. It's showtime.
You see, we're doing some behind-the-scenes filming. So everybody, when you watch Gladiators on TV, you see a very polished version of the show, but here, it's showing what happens in real life. So all these bits that you never see on the show, we're filming. So if everybody can wave this way, you're all going to be in the behind-the-scenes footage here. So everybody wave to this camera and go, hi, BAFTA! There we go.
Is there anyone here who's not meant to be here and is skiving off work? Too late!
I bet there's been a fair few. And is there anybody here that is perhaps with someone that they're not meant to be with?
We've got to check! We've got to check!
It's so topical right now, it's giving us an edit, so we do have to check.
I'm going to say it's a childhood dream for us both.
Yeah, I'd say for me, I just think because you watched it and it's that nostalgia of something from the 90s back, even better than the original time round. So much work and effort goes into this show, and I think when you watch it on TV, you realise, this is big.
We all remember watching it, when we were kids and stuff with our families, so just to be here and be part of it it's amazing. Isn't it?
They actually asked us to be gladiators, but we were busy on the day that they asked. So
also, they saw us in Lycra and asked us to stop.
Scare kids.
what I like about it is it's just an entertainment. You know, the children, the smiles on their faces, and how much they're really enjoying it. We go back to our 1990s when I was a young child, and we had the same smiles, and it's nice to have that back again. The amazing thing and the best thing is, you know, just to be a part of this iconic show, I suppose. I watched this back in the 90s, and John Anderson was the referee, and when I was asked to come in and be a part of the Gladiators team, it was like a thing that I couldn't refuse. It was such a great thing on TV, and it's been so far into the third series, it's been brilliant, and it's just amazing to be a part of it. I'm more nervous doing this than I was refereeing football matches, and it's, you know, I suppose you get used to over the years with experience of refereeing football matches. Here it's different. It's, you know, there's a lot more younger audience, but you know that a lot of it's entertainment as well. So you're balancing the games, I'm balancing the rules, but I'm also balancing the entertainment factor. And, you know, it's such enjoyment. But what I find is people get upset. Even when I make a rule, the rules are there, and sometimes I have to punish the rules, and people get upset about it. And it's like I'm the pantomime villain sometimes, which is part and parcel of life, I suppose.
Hit you hard. It's a compliment.
As you can see, we've got all of our suits. We've got our track suits. This is where we get changed. This is also where we do all of our warm-ups, our cool-downs, our stretches. So being a gladiator, warm-up is one of the most important things that we have to do to prevent injuries. So I typically warm up for about an hour. Some glads warm up for an hour and a half, some warm up for half an hour. But this is where it will get done. We've got kettlebells, we've got slam balls, we have bikes, we've got skipping ropes, we've got a little hydration station over here. Hydration is super, super important. We've got our towels. In the back there, we've got ice baths and showers. And then we have Swiss balls for core activation as well. Again, a lot of the events that we play, core plays a huge role. So we want to make sure everything's warmed up, legs, upper body, core. And this is where we also get each other psyched up. So before events, some of the events that we play, or most of them that we play, are extremely tough, extremely hard. Not only do we have to get our body warmed up, we have to get our mind mentally prepared as well. So all of us here will get each other geared up, we'll encourage each other, we'll talk about tactics, we'll talk about the contenders, we'll talk about things we can do in the games, and then we also have debriefs in here as well. But this is our locker room, and that's all the things that get done in this room.
Welcome to a brand new series of Gladiators!
So I think what Brad and Barney do is they bring like an amazing family dynamic to what is, in essence, like a true family show. Like we hear sort of anecdotally so much from our audiences that it's the one show they sit down on a Saturday night and watch with their family. And I think Brad and Barney really sort of epitomise that. I think Barney, you know, is obviously younger and is able to connect with our contenders and gladiators who are of similar age. And obviously Brad's wit is unrivaled, and his rapport with some of the characters is amazing and brings so much comedy and energy to the show. My favourite thing about making Gladiators is without a doubt being here in the arena, and really it's all about the kids. When we've got 4,500 screaming kids with their families in here, the atmosphere is absolutely electric, and I hope we definitely capture a bit of that for TV, but there's nothing quite like being stood on the floor when it's all going on. It's just amazing.
The smile and the joy on all the audience faces. So every time we walk out the top of the show, that's one of my favourite moments. You've got 4,000 people, they're all cheering, they've all got banners, and the joy and smiles on all the children's faces and the adults is, yes, why I love making Gladiator so much.
You ride off the crowd. I mean, you've got high adrenaline going up on anything in this arena floor, and the crowd really pull you through, and it just hearing all the kids shout for you, it's incredible.
I'm going to say us. No, I'm not. No, genuinely though, the people that work on it, right? It's such a good vibe, nice environment. Everyone's lovely, and everyone knows exactly what they're going to do. It's just well-oiled machine. I'm going to say it's very good, and it's ace to be part of it.
It sounds cheesy, but I think it is a bit of a Gladiators family, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm saying that, and I'm hoping that Giant says the same about us.
You did.
He did, yeah.
The thing for me working on it, I think that really stands out is how much of a team it is here. I've never really worked on a show where everyone behind the scenes is so invested in what's happening on screen. You know, the moment it finishes, you know, everyone downs cameras and is talking, oh my gosh, did we see that Eliminator? Or whatever the action is from that day, everyone who works behind the scenes here is really kind of invested in the Gladiators brand and really gets behind the show.
Gladiator!